Hi. What's the first step in solving a problem? Well, it's identifying what the problem is. And so I want you to start thinking about what are your eating triggers? There are a million triggers that are out there. Certainly, there are social triggers where people say, oh, you look great, come eat with us, enjoy this just one time. Social pressure, peer pressure. There are triggers of television or ads or aromas, things that you see or smell that make you want to eat. A huge one are emotional triggers. When we're sad, when we're angry, when we're depressed, those are bored, anything. Those are very, very common triggers. Situational triggers, thought triggers, physiologic triggers. That's the first step. If you're keeping a journal, it makes it much easier to figure out what your triggers are. I honestly didn't know that I was a boredom eater until I kept a journal, and it became very clear when I looked back on days that I struggled were days that I wasn't really occupied. If your trigger is physiologic, that means you're physically hungry. That's telling me that you're probably not being good about eating your MetaFast meals on time. So that's an easy one to solve. If your triggers are situational, obviously you can try to avoid them, or you can practice situations so you have a little line that you tell people so that they don't want to force their food on you. Emotional triggers are obviously the hardest ones, the stress triggers. Just keeping the journal is helpful. Identifying what the problem is helpful. Jeff had spoken one of the other videos on stress and relaxation. Those are really, really great. If you exercise, that's a great way to release tension. If you do yoga, Tai Chi, those kind of things, those are wonderful too. Talking to friends, journaling, just getting away. You can even make a list of things that will take time up. Because remember that most of the time, it's just like a 15-minute craving. And if we can get past 15 minutes, grab a glass of water, do something to distract ourselves, chances are really great that that craving will be completely gone. And so make a list. What are some things you can do in 15 minutes? You could do chores, unload dishwashers, answer email, pay bills. You can go for a walk. You could write a letter. You could go do a board game. There's so many different things. Just sit down right now and make a list of things that take you about 15 minutes, whether it's cleaning out a sock drawer or picking up a book and reading. Grab a glass of water the next time you have a trigger. Go to your list, choose one, and step away from the refrigerator. Have a great week. Bye.